People of Earth, the following podcast is not real. Now, in some hemispheres of your blue-green hardened blob of lava, I know it's the season of giving, including things other than long probing stares. And while you ruminate over the perfect gift, please know that soon I'll be sending out explicit instructions on how to disable internet from your home and block any audio downloads for the foreseeable future on keepsake parchment paper. Until that moment of Yuletide sugar plum bliss, sit back and enjoy the show.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is everything you need to know. 9.5 years ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King in Chicago into the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Luckily, I'm still getting a Wi-Fi signal through the dimensional rift, and I used that to upload a podcast recorded here in the Tavern, the Wanderlost, in the magical land of Foon. And I'm joined, as always, by my cousin, Chunt the Talking Badger.
Oh, yeah, cousin.
Hey, cuz, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'm doing very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm charting your moods.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, all the way up to very good.
Huh, it's just a circle with 2 dots and a smile. I guess that's me.
I realize that you two have decided to become cousins and left me to be an uncle. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice if I were like a family pet?
That kind of feels like my position.
Okay.
You could go back to being that dog you were at some point last season, Professor Scraps or whatever the fuck the name was.
It was ages ago. I remember nothing of this. I want to hear what Chunt had to say about hot ants.
Well, it's interesting that you brought up being Uncle Usidore because, you know, Christmas is coming up, not too far away.
It's right around the corner.
And I could not wait to get something to Chris that he must do. So I thought to give the two of you a Chunt must present gift, if you will.
Ooh.
Oh, is this like a coupon book?
No, Arnie. And actually, from a couple years ago, you still have not redeemed any of your massages.
Yeah, I know. But there's so many adjectives attached to each of those massage coupons.
They're very specific.
They're very specific.
One wet massage, one horny wet massage, one wet horny massage.
Yeah, it's a lot of the same adjectives in just different orders.
Mm-hmm. Well, this year, I planted the 3 of us. It's your Chunt must gift. I planted us a family tree. Now, Arnie, I assume you know nothing about family trees because this is a Foonish thing. But anytime you find out you have family...
I just want to interrupt and say,
oh, sure.
Chunt.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking off the burden of having me say, what's a family tree? I just, from now on, can we just have you say, and Arnie, I assume you don't know what a family tree is.
Yeah.
And this is what it is.
Buddy, I got you.
Thanks, cuz.
You're welcome, cuz.
Damn it.
It's okay, Unc. Chill out, Unc.
I don't like it.
W. Wait, that doesn't work. Uncle Usidore. We'll just say the full thing.
Yeah.
So a family tree is when you discover you have family, you plant a tree with a strand of each of their hair, and then the tree grows in however many different sections, and each section will kind of sort of resemble our faces.
Oh.
So Cousin Arnie, Cousin Chunt, and Uncle Usidore.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, the tree's planted in the basement, and then when it gets too big, when it starts to try and take root, we can plop it down somewhere.
Why did you plant it in the basement?
Well, we're in a tavern that has legs and walks around.
Yeah,
so
that's a good point.
If we planted it outside, we'd lose it immediately.
Yeah, and then you guys would be like, you didn't really plant it. And I'd be like, I did.
That brings up a good point that I've been wondering. How does our basement work again? Like, I know, we're currently in a tavern that magically can move around and has legs and walks around sometimes. But there is a basement.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not outside of the tavern enough when it's moving around. Like, is it just like dragging its basement around like giant balls, or?
I guess you're restricted by the rules of space and time again.
Yeah, Arnie, I think the basement kind of works. Remember how you told us, not to make you talk about Earth, remember how you told us about truck nuts?
Also, Chunt, thank you for just saying not to make you talk about Earth. Instead of sort of like coercing me into talking about Earth, and I have to say I don't want to talk about Earth stuff. I like how we're slowly moving me out of the podcast entirely.
Oh, sweetie, it's not that.
It can be.
Remember when you told us about truck nuts, Arnie?
I do.
One of the most cherished items on Earth. I think the basement sort of works like that. It's a small, I don't want to say pouch, but it's a small unit that drags underneath the tavern as it walks along. That's, sort of bigger than it seems, I guess is the way your brain could best handle it.
And you said only Brazil nuts were worse?
Yes, only Brazil nuts are worse, and only peanuts are better. Charles Schultz. We've read some of that on the Patreon.
Fuck.
Ahem.
Oh, you okay?
Ahem.
Oh, Usidore.
Shit.
We're also joined.
Yes,
Arnie,
we're also.
Arnie,
Wait. Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
Arnie, I don't want to make you have to keep introducing us. I got you, bud.
Okay, great.
And we're also joined by Usidore.
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakas. The elves know me as
John, could you yell some bullshit during the middle of his name so I don't have to do it?
Oh, sure.
Known throughout the northeast as
Gasmuenus Maystar.
And then
maybe other secret names.
Oh. Holiday names that should
You don't
come
just say what
so
he's
soon.
doing. Say.
Sorry, I'm new
and
to
I
this.
spent part of this week getting a lot of my holiday crawling done.
What's holiday crawling?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to make you do that. I should assume you don't know what holiday crawling is.
Yeah.
Well, like every winter solstice, you have to go and do some crawling in dungeons so you can have gifts to give to your friends. So you got to get all your holiday crawling done. It starts earlier and earlier every year. All the dungeons put up all the signs like 3-headed Hydra, was 5 heads, now just 3 heads. Everything's like, marked down. But I got some pretty good stuff here. I got a knife with some jewels encrusted on the handle there. It's pretty nice. And I got a.
Does that make it harder to hold on to that knife, though? Like, doesn't it make the handle a little slippery?
It makes it prettier to hold on to that knife.
Okay.
I got a very nice belt here. This belt, I don't know if it has any magical properties. I need to cast a detect magic on that one. Oh, and I got here's just a bag and
Hey, let go of me! Come on, get your grubby little paws off me.
Whoa, Usidore, that belt was talking to you.
Oh no, I think it was the bag. Oh wait. Maybe it was this, I found a bidet. Is it the bidet? Are you talking to me, bidet?
No, you're looking at the wrong thing. It's the bag, okay? Look, it's me, the talking bag. The top of the hole is kind of moving like what you would call a mouth.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Oh. I choose not to talk.
Was that?
That was the bidet, I think.
All right.
Was that really the bidet? Because it looked like you were talking.
Why would I do that?
Well, Arnie, I don't know. Maybe you feel like you're slowly being edged out of the show and you needed to, switch to a talking bidet.
Well, I don't know. I suppose if some of the burden of hosting the show is taken off of my shoulders, it would free me up to do my bidet work.
This seems like a cousin, uncle family spat. Sorry to interrupt.
Whoa, he nailed it in one.
Yeah.
Guess I really am the uncle.
Yeah, but I mean, that means you get to boss all the little cousins around.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Yeah, what's that sexy little thing you're wearing on the top of your head?
Oh, you mean my hat? This week I'm not wearing the mystical armor of Bekla Gelig. I'm back to my regular hat, because I'm like, well, if there's going to be a big war that breaks out, I have time to probably put on a helmet, Yeah, so I'm wearing my old hat, the big brim. You like it? You like that?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of me, you know what I mean? It's got something, a big hole in the middle. You keep stuff in there?
Oh yeah, all sorts of stuff. Crazy shit. You wouldn't believe what's in there.
Oh yeah, I bet I would.
Well, come on.
Tell me something.
What's in you? We get all nosy about what's in my hat.
Okay, you're right. I'm being a little aggressive right off the bat. My name is Gobblin the Swallower. I am not a goblin. I gobble stuff,
Goblin, hold on 1 second. Chunt is exploding, ready to just explode with so many things he'd like to say about your name in particular.
Oh, great. Every time someone says they're a swallower, Chunt's about to explode.
I get it all the time.
Oh, careful, Chunt.
Chunt, are you going to be all right?
I think so. I'm going to calmly walk around the table as we continue to talk.
Are you turned on, or are you just kind of generally excited in a non-sexual way?
Yes.
All that. All the above. Plus some other stuff that we don't need to get into right now. Well, Goblin, I see that you're a mystical bag who can speak to us. I suppose you don't look particularly large, though. I suppose there's probably maybe some coins in you, maybe a piece of gum.
Yeah.
Oh, I got more than that. And I got more than coins and gum, my friend, okay? I'm a magical bag of holding, okay? I got a business proposition for you.
Oh.
I was wandering, hopping around in the basement downstairs, which is obviously very clear to me what a basement is. We don't need to explain it. Everybody understands how it works here, right?
Yeah, perfect.
It's clear.
And I saw a lot of loot down there. You had a lot of extra loot, and feels like you need a better space to hold your loot. And I am like an infinite magical hole, okay? You can put anything you want in me.
Pause right there. Sorry. You said infinite magical hole, and
Chunt.
just let Chunt walk that one off.
Sorry.
Why is Chunt, why are you holding something over your crotch area?
Oh, I'm just super interested in this book, and I want to read it from low down.
How not to be horny.
Wait, your dick can read?
Okay, it's the Idiot's Guide to How Not to Be Horny, okay?
It's not working, but that's okay. It's okay to be who you are, Chunt.
I have the next 2 volumes inside of me if you want to dig around the wet hole.
Okay.
Arnie, I'm concerned that these two are going to destroy each other.
This got a lot nastier, a lot faster. I'm really sorry. Things aren't usually this nasty with me immediately, but I saw
That's
this
not
badger.
your fault.
It's not you. It's not you.
That's 100% us. I take at least 1/3 of the responsibility.
Yes, look, Gobblin the Swallower, you're clearly a classy dude, and none of this is you.
Thank you. So, maybe I could one day join your family. Maybe I could be another cousin, perhaps.
Ooh. Can I ask, how is goblin spelled? Because you're I don't think a goblin, right?
No, I'm a bag goblin. I'm Goblin, Gobblin apostrophe.
Oh, the extra B is for bag.
Yeah, the extra B is for bag. Yeah, it is an acronym. Good old big bag. Live inside now. Apostrophe.
Wow.
Fuck,
That's a good acronym.
That was fast.
I'm a businessman, or a business bag.
Something I've noticed about the acronyms on this world, as much as they're a mnemonic device for people to remember things, they tend to come very slowly when I ask people to say what the acronym stands for.
Arnie, that's not true. In fact, Chunt is an acronym.
For?
Changeling. Mm-hmm. Huh. Nice. Touch.
Okay.
Don't you remember that, Arnie? We've talked about it many times.
I don't.
I kind of assumed that, and I've never met you guys.
Thank you, Goblin.
I thought you had said that you're just a blunt changeling.
Oh, yeah, that too. But, a lot of names in Foon are acronyms. Even if they don't start as acronyms, they can become acronyms. You sort of grow into your name, as it were.
Arnie, have you thought about coming up with an acronym for your name? Or is it one? Maybe everyone on Earth has acronym names. I don't know.
I can't tell you the secret of acronym.
Oh, come on, Arnie. Let's do some experiments. Have some fun. What does your name stand for?
Everyone furrowed their brow when I said that.
Well, don't be a Miss Frisbee or Mrs. Frisbee. Just tell us the acronym. And we all know that, withholding rat lady Mrs. Frisbee.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that bothered me about her was how she was sort of flat and round. You could throw her around.
Quite the catch, though.
Quite the catch.
The ultimate catch, I would say. Well, why don't we take a quick break? We can kind of brainstorm on what Arnie could stand for, and, of course, get some more info out of Gobblin. Gobblin, we've been so rude. Can I grab you a drink, or do you just store that inside you, or?
Oh, yeah, I'm full of so many liquids, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I'd take whatever drink you got. You can just pour it in, just make my insides all goopy and wet.
Ooh, hey there, good looking. It's Chunt letting you know you can check out all of our bonus material, including my personal favorite, Offices and Bosses, over at patreon.com/Magic Tavern. Bye-bye.
Okay, let me pass out some ales here, and, Goblin, I got you a raspberry mead. Let me just pour that inside
Yeah, just put your whole hand in there. Yeah. You push past the entire cart and horse that's inside of me. If you could just get down to what I would consider a stomach, which is just a big bucket I swallowed for a wizard back in the day.
Oh, what wizard?
What?
Which
wizard?
Which wizard?
Which wizard? No, it was a wizard, not a witch.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, then what wizard?
Oh, yeah. His name was what?
Oh, W-U-T.
W-H-A-T, yeah.
What?
W-U-T was his mentor.
And he was the white wizard, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. It was what, then Telephis, who I defeated in wizardly battle.
Okay, it's not a contest.
That actually was. It was a contest.
Yeah, he lost the contest, and I think he had to throw all of his stuff away, and that's how I got the bucket.
Ooh. Goblin, I'm so sorry. Give us 1 second here.
Yeah.
That was a weird noise. Did you hear that? It was like a, ah. I feel like this guy should never run for office again. I don't know if he was running for office, but his career should be ruined.
You would think.
Usidore, Arnie, how do you guys feel about asking to go, I know this is coming from me and I'm so sorry, and just consider it. How do you feel about asking to go inside Gobblin?
I mean, it sounds like there's a whole horse and cart in there, so we could all fit.
Yeah.
Chunt, just take it easy. It seems like the opening's pretty tight for us all to get in there. Just relax. But I could resize us, I suppose, to get in and out if necessary. Arnie, what do you think?
Look, people can decide to go into a bag of holding whenever they want, as long as it's consensual. But I just don't know, is that something you do after the first break? Or is that something you do after the second break when you've gotten to know each other a little bit more?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Fuck it, let's ask. Hey, Goblin?
Oh, sorry, yeah? I was drinking all your mead.
Well, I'm glad to see that you can drink without assistance, as Chunt was helping you before. Would it be possible for us to just, kind of poke around in there, get inside, see what's going on?
Wow, asking to go inside after the first break alone.
Okay, sorry, just excuse us for one moment.
Shit.
I think that was too soon.
No one listens to me.
You're right, Arnie, we should ask again. Goblin, oh, wow, you're really down. Your drawstring sort of acts like a hand, huh?
Yeah, it just kind of forms into whatever I want. I was just practicing drinking, though. Kind of ran out of stuff.
Well, maybe another time we could poke around inside. The moment passed, I think.
You guys backing off? Are you not, not feeling confident?
How about this? Which is maybe almost as good. Goblin, could you pull something out of yourself and show us something that's in you?
Wow.
What is that?
Whoa, buddy, okay. Okay.
Let's just order a pizza and watch a play.
Jesus. Where I come from, which is generally where at least two of you come from, I believe, that's actually pretty offensive, what you just asked. It's more tame to just crawl inside of my body.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I can pull out a thing. If you want to pull out a thing, you want to go to home base already, we could skip first, second, and third. Talking about our favorite sport, blaze ball.
Mittens, maybe? Oh.
No, mittens? Is that what you said?
Oh, yes, famous sport here in Foon. Very popular. I see you're not a sporto.
No, I swallowed a sporto.
What sport were you talking about, Goblin?
I was talking about blaze ball.
Blaze ball. That must be like a bag game.
Yeah, it's pretty much a bag game. One bag pitches a fireball that's inside of it. The other bag has to whack it with its bag butt. And then you run around the blazes, which are different, just eternal flames in a generally strange void that nobody can go to. So it doesn't have a lot of fans.
Sounds like a painful game.
It's awful. It really hurts. It's why I'm not much of a sport guy.
Have you thought about finding a new place to play that isn't a place that nobody can go to?
That's a really good recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would look for a park.
Ooh, yeah.
Or a field.
Yeah,
field would be good. Yeah, a void that no one can go to. I mean, that's going to hurt your attendance.
Yeah, we've been trying to rustle up attendance, and, it's just hard when, there's no sound, there's no visibility, there's no color, there's no feelings.
Hey, we've all been in voids.
I didn't mean to talk down to you.
Except Arnie. I assume Arnie doesn't know what a void is.
I mean, I know I avoid the noid. Something like that?
Close enough.
Fix that in editing. We do edit the podcast, right, Arnie?
Do we? Oh, shit.
Yeah, Goblin, if you don't mind. Well, actually, you can pull something out of you, or this is a great opportunity. Why don't we go to the basement and we can show you some of the stuff we have? Not that it's a contest.
Yeah, your business opportunity. You said you might be able to store some things for us. That might be very beneficial.
Yeah, happy to store things for you. And by the way, I didn't mean to stop you. You can reach into my body and pull anything out. You get one present at the end of this podcast.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one that needs the book.
There you go.
Thank you, Chunt. Well, I have to say, is there some sort of reciprocal thing you expect to gain in terms of this business proposition? If you're storing some of our stuff, or are we feeding you? Are we paying you? What's sort of the other part of that transaction?
Well, I have no use for money, obviously. I'm a bag. I got enough coin to last me, an eternity, but
Sure.
I am looking for ways to get the word out about Blazeball. So if you could just do some light promotion for me every now and then, just kind of talk about the Blazeball games in the Void. If you could send people to the Void where we do the games, I'm happy to store any of the treasure you want. And as I said, give you a random object inside of my body. You're allowed to feel what it is, but not see it before you take it.
This sounds like a pretty good deal to me. The one drawback might be sending people into a void where they can't see and hear or enjoy the game, even though they're present at it. Do they have to stay there for eternity?
I mean, if they don't have the power to release themselves from the void, then yes, they are stuck forever.
Right.
But, I don't want to assume people don't have that power.
Yeah, there's no way to know unless you go, right?
Exactly. No way to know unless you go.
But even if you go, do you know?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's sort of like, can you fly? Well, you don't know until you jump off a building, Arnie.
I think everyone that goes to see the sport dies. That's my theory.
It's a cool theory, but until you go, you won't know if you die.
Well, here, do you mind if I carry you to the basement, or would you like to make it there on your own?
No, please, cradle me.
Oh, here you are.
Why are you holding that bag like a baby, though?
Because I want to support its neck.
This is classic uncle behavior, I'm just going to say,
Fair. All right, you got me.
Uncle Usidore.
Here we are. Just follow me. Here we go. Just lift up this door, and here we go down. Oh, it's a bit musty down here, but that's classic basement, right?
Classic basement.
Classic basement.
We should do more comedy like that on this podcast, Arnie.
Someday.
Now, here's a hoard of magical objects that we got recently from two, how do I want to say this?
Cart drivers.
What did you say, Chunt?
Oh, I said 2 goofs?
Yeah, I was going to say idiots. So I think that's, 2 imbeciles left us these things. And please, what do you think you would be able to hold for us?
There's a lot of stuff down
There's
here.
a lot of stuff here. A
Like
lot
it's
of magical
practically
items.
filling the entire basement.
We're still sort of sorting through it and categorizing it all.
I see a bad painting. That's the first thing I see.
Oh, yeah. It is a bad painting, but even more literally than you may think. It's not just a thing that's been painted poorly. It is a bad painting. The gentleman on that painting has committed 3 murders.
He has angry eyes. He has the little kind of downward angry eyebrows. I could tell.
Yeah.
He's got murderous eyes.
But as long as he has this painting in his house, he can't go to jail.
Oh.
The painting becomes more and more incarcerated, but he is free.
Huh, sort of a gray area of justice?
Yeah. It's adorable.
I'm getting the picture of it. Portrait of it? Yeah, I'm getting it.
It's something.
Yeah, you're good. So you think you could store something like that, something with some sort of, mystical property that's linked to outside world, or would that cause some sort of issue?
Oh, no, it wouldn't cause an issue at all. I mean, again, I am endless, so you just got to put your thumb and forefinger inside of my mouth hole, sort of stretch me open, and kind of slide me in, or slide it in to me.
Excuse us for 1 second. Chunt, you gonna be all right?
Yeah, I was just sort of floating in the air while my face turned bright red and steam shot out of my ears.
I noticed.
Yeah, sorry. I just need a second to calm down here. Splash some cold water on my face.
Gobblin, I have a question for you. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's okay for me to dive into the order of operations on how a bag of holding works exactly, but if there's so much stuff in you, does it ever get like lost? Like, is the retrieval difficult?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I have my own system. I know where everything kind of is, but it might take me hours, days, years, millennia in order to get what you need. So it's not going to be a quick refine. You know, you can throw something in me pretty quickly, but if you need it back fast, I got to have some time to search through the pile.
If we need it back quickly, we should probably just pop in there ourselves.
Yeah.
And just, root around.
Yeah, root around. And you might be lost for what some would call forever, an entire lifetime. But, you know, it's a liability that you're willing to take. You can jump on it.
This is a question. I don't know if this is rude or not. Do your kind, bags of holding, do you ever think like, hey, what if we're all just inside a bigger bag of holding?
Whoa.
Like this existence? What if this existence is just inside a tiny bag of holding that's inside a bigger bag of holding, and that's inside a bigger bag of holding, and that's inside, and bags all the way up?
Yeah, that's wild. You're blowing the mind of a human that was dropped inside. Not human. You're blowing the mind of a creature that was dropped in here by some freaky doctor. Okay.
You used to be a creature? Are you speaking to yourself or someone that you're in the bag?
I think I was pretty absolutely unclear. In my mind, a wacky surgeon was doing experiments, pulled out the brain of a creature, threw it inside of me, and I was just using the phrase, you're blowing my mind, but with what I have a relevant image of.
I see.
It was very helpful. When you meet new people, you really try to be clear and communicative, and I feel like, it was immediately clear.
It is wild how you sometimes think a thing and you think it makes sense, and you're just sort of like, hold on, I've been thinking about this creature brain in me for all this time, and then you say it out loud and you're like, no, that doesn't make sense. Just like these last couple sentences I've been saying.
I mean, you just made a world more sense, the creature brain. I appreciate you.
Oh, and here's probably, I guess I'll speak for the group. Here's probably our most treasured item, which is a newly potted family tree.
Oh, Chunt.
Wow.
You couldn't put that in a bag that we couldn't retrieve at a moment's notice. Are you sure?
Oh, no, I was just pointing it out. It stays in the basement. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't get that one. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. You're gonna just give me the garbage.
No, it's not garbage. I wouldn't say garbage. There's like enchanted swords, and there's let's see, what else is here?
What else? Is there certain things that feel better inside you than... Ooh, a wand.
No. Oh, yep, caught that one. Hope you don't mind.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
Oh, but I'm sorry, Gobblin. Chunt has a very good question, and I'd just like to point that out, Chunt, to you. Good question.
Wow, thank you.
Are there certain objects that feel better to eat or feel worse?
That's a great question, Arnie. I'm assuming it came directly from you and not Chunt, right? And I would say usually the less painful the shape of the item, the better it is inside of my body. So what you might find traditionally painful, like blades, swords, pointy things. Maybe if you're just dropping a bonfire in there, it hurts. It really hurts. But I've learned to weather the storm.
Yeah, blades are painful to us. Arnie, you said on Earth Blade 3 was the most painful?
Yes, but Blade 2, underrated.
Huh. And sorry, my friend Arnie had a question.
Oh, do the objects do anything to each other? Like, you drop
Arnie?
a bonfire in there, are you going to burn up all the other objects?
Yeah, if they touch something that's wood, if an object touches wood inside of my hole, then it's... Here. I don't have to be horny volume 2.
Here's a pretty good one you might want to store. It's a mirrored shield. I've been examining this one for all its mystical properties, and I can't seem to find any, but it did inspire me to write a musical about a man who races at windmills and then has to confront the hubris of his own ridiculous nature.
All right, yeah, throw it in there, my man of, my man of La Mancha.
Here you go.
Sorry, I sometimes make up words at the end of things because I'm sure, you guys know Mancha, right?
Oh,
like
no.
I like to munch on stuff. I like to goblin on stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I thought perhaps you were, a lot of different creatures and beings all over Foon give me a different name, and I thought maybe the Bags of Holding know me as the Man of La Mancha, which, I wouldn't be upset about.
Yeah, Crunch and Munch.
Crunch and Munch, yeah. We could call you Uncle Crunch and Munch.
Uncle Crunch.
I love it.
Munch.
I love it.
The cousins know him as Uncle Crunch and Munch.
On that high note, let us take a break.
Oh, sorry, Usidore. Uncle Crunch and Munch.
Yes?
Could you do it in a high note, what you just said?
On that high note, let us take a break.
I'd call him Uncle Doubtfire. Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern. So, Gobblin, I feel like we've been down here in the basement with you for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how did you get into being a bag of holding? Or were you born? Were you made?
That's a great question. In all my years of hopping around holding people's stuff, nobody has ever asked old Gobblin, hey, how'd you become a talking bag of holding that swallows other people's stuff? I was brought to life by an old wizard. And she was a sweet old lady who took care of me. She first brought me to life because she wanted a companion after her husband died. And so the sweet old lady kept her dead companion's things in me. She wanted it safe and protected. Yeah. But this old lady over the years collected many more things. Many bodies started to stack up. She became bitter and angry. She missed her husband and it turned her heart ice cold. She started murdering people and hiding everything inside of me. I've got secrets that I can't share with anybody. And what started like a heartwarming story ended up being an implicated existence. I had to escape from her one day. And so I hopped out the window, tumbled down the trellis, and hit my fucking face on a rock.
Oh.
What you would call a face. And I hopped off, but I've been on the run. And I've been trying to bury her secrets and my shame with other people's things for years.
Oh, you run?
I run?
You said you've been on the run?
Oh, I've been on the run. I've been on the hop, I guess.
Okay.
I hop.
Yeah. It's great, now I'm hungry.
Yeah. Here, how not to be hungry.
So now you said it started as a heartwarming story, but to be clear, the very first thing that happened is she shoved a dead wizard or dead husband into you.
Yeah, heartwarming.
Aw.
That's true love.
Okay. So there's a base level of dead bodies at the bottom of all the things.
Yes, there's dead bodies on the bottom, layered with kind of junk and trinkets. More dead bodies. Some old, raisins.
There's a raisin layer?
Ew. Our stuff won't touch the raisins, right? Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, don't jumble me up.
Here's a question. Do you have any preservation magic? Are those bodies in a state of decomposition, or are they kind of like frozen in time once they enter your domain?
I'm afraid to say that I don't preserve anything down there. They kind of do the classic decomposition thing. So there's a lot of, I guess, flesh goo,
bones, whatnot.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic decomposition. Just like basement. Classic.
Uncle Usidore, I thought classic basement was your favorite joke.
Sorry, I pulled an Arnie. I wasn't listening.
But it feels good, doesn't it?
No. No, I'm quite embarrassed to be caught in that moment.
Please, no. We want to give you another shot at your favorite joke. It's a classic basement joke. I actually did swallow a performance stage from a tavern down there. If you want to, put up a night of comedy or something.
Oh, Arnie, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I've spent so much time avoiding all of the shows that are supposedly going on in the various taverns we've been in.
But this one would be in a bag of holding. You could do all the experimenting you want. It's will be all held in the bag.
Yeah, Arnie, you said you've been dabbling in something you called anti-comedy?
Now, if ever there was an invitation to get into this bag, it was to get on stage and do some comedy. Come on, Arnie, let's go.
Yeah,
Yes.
Arnie, do a nice loose 5.
Jump inside me!
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, God, it's so gross in here.
Oh, it's like a corpse parfait. It's like
just
stuff, raisins, bodies, bones, raisins, stuff, bodies.
At an experimental comedy stage.
Oh, hey, and also your voice is a little different from the inside.
Yeah, sorry.
I feel like I'm just covered in slime.
Yeah, it's the perfect opportunity for you to do comedy, right?
I guess so.
All right, Arnie, get on the stage. I've got a handful of raisins, and I'm ready.
Oh, wait,
And
guys,
you throw
guys.
a raisin when a joke is good, right?
Right, exactly.
Or are you going to eat them?
Both,
place-
whatever. If I get hungry.
Oh, wait, guys, let's not be rude. It looks like somebody's on stage right now. Let's be a polite audience.
So anybody here ever, been inside a bag?
Ooh, hey, I am. That's what I am right now.
Anybody here been inside a bag for 200 years? It looks like I'm getting the light. That's a reason. Let me end with my favorite joke. This one always kills. Classic basement.
That was good.
I feel like I've heard that joke before, but maybe it's just parallel thinking.
Looks like somebody else is in the wings here, about to go on stage.
Arnie, you're on.
Oh, shit.
Here, Chunt, have some raisins.
Has anybody here noticed that this place is fucking gross as hell? Ow! Fuck, why are my two friends throwing raisins at me?
Got his ass.
How's it going in there? You're not making jokes about me where you're insulting my innards that I let you inside, right?
Shit. No, but I am having an aggressive interaction with the audience, and if we were filming this, it could go straight on TikTok, and it would be great. It could be the Matt Rife of Foon or something. Does that name mean anything? Wow.
Arnie, you're saying riff wrong. Start to riff. Riff. Crowd work.
Oh, what is everybody here covered in?
More relatable. Be more relatable.
Hey, is anybody here named Uncle?
Me. Ooh.
Anybody here suck?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, and fuck.
Wow, my people. You were right to crawl inside my body. We got the anti-comedy going strong up there.
I gotta be honest. I'm not trying to do anti-comedy. I'm trying to do sincere comedy up here.
Okay. All right, well, then talk about, I don't know, your car back on Earth or your job or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or Arnie, there's like 10,000 items here. Maybe do some, I don't know, prop comedy.
Okay, well,
We have 1,000 fucking candlesticks.
Yeah, they were used to burn that corpse.
look at this white stick. This white stick with a bunch of little floppy things. Oh, no, that's an arm. That's an arm. Ugh. Guys, it's so gross in here.
Whoa, he's right. And observational. Arms are just white sticks. I mean, if you're white, I guess. I don't know. Boo.
Are you booing yourself, Chunt?
Hold on.
Now that's anti-comedy, booing your own joke. I like it.
I think I just got myself to a place I didn't want to be in.
Well, it was an accident. We all watched it happen. You know, it wasn't starting in a place that you expected it to go. And I was imagining a bone, if I'm being honest, which is white.
Yeah, same. But when it came out, I just was like, oh, this should be edited out. But of course, we don't edit the podcast.
No,
It's good to know, though. It's a good strategy. If you're ever in a comedy club and you just mid-conversation don't like what you're saying, you should boo yourself.
Right. And you should invite your uncle. I thought it was great.
Yeah. Well, we got the anti-comedy. What about the uncle comedy? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, crunch and munch. Crunch and munch.
Munch.
Crunch
Crunch
and
and
munch.
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 Wait, Does that mean Arnie's going to tell jokes about me, or I'm telling jokes now?
No, I thought that means it's your turn on stage.
Oh, shit. All right. Okay. So I just flew all the way here, and boy, my arm's on fire because I was shooting fire out of them to propel myself forward through the air.
Yeah, checks out. He's a wizard.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Well, the bag liked it.
Well, you love Blazeball, so.
Any of you all have a cauldron?
Yeah.
Anyone got a
deeper
cauldron?
inside
Seen a
me,
cauldron
yeah.
lately? No. Have you seen these new cauldrons they've got? They're self-brewing cauldrons.
Okay.
And I don't need a self-brewing cauldron. That's crazy town. Some of these self-brewing cauldrons, they brew up something like a potion, but when you drink it, all that happens is you get smaller, but only by an inch.
Okay, Andy Rooney.
Arnie, he is drenched in sweat. Should we do something?
No, at first I thought that was slime, but that's sweat mixing with the slime that's all on him.
So, any of you ever conjure a bat?
Conjure a what?
Whew. A bat. Anyone ever conjure a bat?
Oh, you look unwell.
Everyone is shaking their head no so aggressively.
Sometimes when you conjure a bat, it's just it ends up being a rat, and you're like, I messed up again.
Oh no, I know what it's like when something dies inside of me. He's dying up there. You guys gotta help.
I got it. Arnie, here. Would you grab that candle on the ground there and hold it up? And Caleb looked in common.
This is another hand. It's a hand and it's on fire.
Anyone know the King of the Northeast? I think he might sound a little something like this.
No, he's giving you the light before you go into what was probably a problematic joke.
Are you gonna join my evil new plans? That's my best King of the Northeast. Does anyone here know Jamie and Sammy? They might sound a little something like this. Hi, I'm Jamie, and hi, I'm Sammy, and we like to kiss.
Okay, I'm coming around on this.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like you needed to reach a low to get to a new high, like just kind of work it out.
Has anyone here ever started a podcast with a human from another world?
Woo! That's my cousin.
I hear you. They might sound a little something like this. Hello from the Magic Tavern.
Got your ass.
Podcast from the magical world of phone. Yeah, that's right.
What? Am I a gangster?
Yeah.
Sounds kind of old-timey to me in some capacity, and I've seen a lot of old times.
Yeah, sounds like you work on cars and have a huge chin, Arnie, wear blue jeans tops and bottoms.
Yeah, I have an immediate similar image, and I don't know where it came from, but it was conjured there.
Yeah,
right.
I'm from the world of Earth, and have you guys seen what's in the newspaper lately?
No, we don't read the newspaper.
No, I don't know what that is.
I've never felt worse about myself.
Oh, Gobblin, why don't you hop on stage and tell some jokes?
What, me? Hop on my own stage?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me form myself out of some of the raisins and flesh goop.
Oh, God. Oh, goddesses.
Can I get a suggestion of a location?
Oh no, guys,
he's
gonna do
improv.
Yeah, people love improv, right?
Kitchen.
Okay, kitchen. Thank you.
Dildo kitchen.
Oh, okay. I already heard kitchen, and I'm thrilled to use dildo. No. Check this one out. This may look like a normal mixing bowl, but instead of a spoon, I'm using a dildo.
Guys, that was my suggestion. That was my suggestion, guys.
Yeah,
that was my suggestion.
All right, thank you. That's our show.
Arnie, get up there. They love it when you just get up there.
Wait, I was already up there. You forgot I was already up there.
Join the improv set.
Yeah.
Do you want to see a little more? Yes, get up on stage.
I need somebody to help me for this scene.
No,
Come on. All right.
Yeah.
Can I get a suggestion of what might be in, I don't know, a big dog garage?
Special a dildo.
I heard special a dildo.
Special a dildo.
I don't know, it's like a special edition dildo.
Yeah, Spatula. That's short for, special edition. Spatula.
Was a spatula dildo?
Look, I've spent some amount of time in the improv world in Chicago. I have never seen the people on stage so confounded by a thing yelled from the audience before.
Wait, what is
Just
improv
say
world?
something.
Tell me about improv world.
Oh, God, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. I don't want to talk about improv stuff.
I bet it's worthwhile, right? I bet it makes you a lot of money, right?
No.
Usidore, is this the scene?
Yeah, I think we're watching it right now. It's very what they Arnie referred to as meta.
Oh, they didn't really use my suggestion. I guess they talked about it. Yeah, they talked about
Oh, hey, extra, read all about it. Special a dildo right here.
Oh, see, you just have to wait till that third beat. It all comes back around.
Yeah, life's a dildo, as they say.
Look, guys, I got to get out of this. Can we get out of this bag?
Wait, you're not having fun doing a two-person impromptu improv show after a couple of weird sets of stand-up inside of a bag full of raisins and dead stuff?
Shouldn't we drink some whiskey and slap each other now?
It sounds, probably.
All right, you want me to spit you out?
Yeah.
Got enough?
Oh, sure, thanks.
Oh, covered in raisins.
Yes, here, let me eat those.
This basement's going to smell terrible for years.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it will. I didn't mean to get it all over your loot, too.
I think if you're interested in sticking around for a while and hanging out here in the basement, sort of holding all of our loot, then we'd love to hire you. Like I said, there's a bunch of candlesticks, mirror shield, bunch of stuff we haven't categorized yet. We need to go through and kind of, but through the week I can come down and I've been tagging stuff and figuring out if it's magical or not and, just sort of that sort of thing. Are you interested in that deal still? Does it still appeal to you?
Yeah, the deal appeals, you know what I mean? As long as you're willing to, advertise Blazeball in a void, I believe that was kind of our deal. So, just kind of slip it in there organically whenever you get a chance.
I'm happy to mention Blazeball in a void whenever I get an opportunity, and I will send some people to the void, some guests potentially, other tavernistas, and just see if they get back or not.
That sounds great. This sounds like a real good deal.
Just to be clear, though, is it okay if some of these ads for Blazeball are on the Patreon or behind the paywall and not on the main feed?
Well, I was hoping to really cast a wide net,
There's a healthy amount of people listening on the Patreon.
All right, yeah. Why don't we try it out? See how it goes with just the Patreon. Yeah, maybe if you're willing to do a tier where you can offer a one full Blazeball advertisement, 1 hour advertisement of Blazeball once a week.
Done.
Wait, hold on. Wait,
All right, done. It's a deal. The deal appeal,
Arnie, 1 hour a week, that's nothing. Oh, and actually, Gobblin, we can go ahead and get you your first spectator for the next game. Isn't that right, Talking Belt?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything earlier because the bidet was talking, and I thought,
right. Oh shit.
we
it was
don't
the
need
bidet,
we don't need a third talking item on this show.
Everyone forgets the bidet.
Now, again, I see that the belt is talking, but Arnie, was that you? Just kind of doing some ventriloquism?
Okay. Just the bidet
Why didn't you do that
character.
in your set?
Oh, shit.
That would have crushed. That
That would have been good, yeah.
Hey, if it wasn't so gross in there, I'd fucking go back.
What? I think the smell inspires.
Arnie and Barney get a little puppet, I think that'd be fun.
Are you considering it?
I'm thinking about it.
I really would like you to. I think you guys all kind of killed down inside of me.
Oh, stop.
You did.
No, flop sweat all over the place. I was dying down there.
Oh, Arnie, next time we do that, which I assume will be sometime soon, maybe I draw 2 little lines down the front of my mouth, so it looks like I'm a puppet, and then I sit on your lap, and you sort of act like you drink a glass of mead while I scream or something.
Okay, it sounds a little too erotic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's meant to be.
Okay.
Could you take turns screaming and drinking the water?
Yeah, and then I'll drink some mead, and then Arnie screams, and and so forth and so on.
Can I see that book?
Oh, well, actually, I still need it. Let me just rip it in half here, and then you can...
Thank you.
let me hold this exactly 4.6 inches away. Okay, the perfect reading length.
Huh. So that's the perfect reading length, eh?
Huh.
I guess I got something out of all of this, too, in addition to the loot, of course.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I learned the perfect reading length, 4.6 inches away.
That's right. That's right. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Do you guys want your present? I feel like we've had such an
shit.
adventure. I mean, each of you should get a present.
I forgot.
Just forgot about Chekhov's present this whole time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a smoking present. All right. Who wants to reach inside of me first?
I'll go first, if that's all
Plunge a
right.
hand, my man.
Let's see. I'm really gonna dig around in there and see if I got ooh, a tangerine.
Yeah. Pretty rotted, but you got
Yeah.
a tangerine.
Oh, I can fix it up. Don't worry.
Ooh, let me go next here. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh man, it's an arm covered in raisins. Can I draw again?
You can draw again. A lot of them are going to be arms covered in raisins, honestly.
Okay, let me.
It's mostly arms covered in raisins. Feel around for a book.
I got something. It's a little book.
Yeah.
Whoa! Look at this, guys. It's a coupon book. Good for one free horny massage. Love, Chunt. Huh. This looks familiar.
Yeah, I grabbed it from downstairs, but now you got it, so you can give out horny massages. I mean, I just want you to be confidently horny. I feel like we've been saying how not to be horny, and it feels like we're being horny negative, not horny positive on the pod.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The power of horny. Now.
Speaking of positively horny, Arnie, reach into the bag.
Okay.
Reach in, come on, plunge your hand inside of me.
I think this feels like a special dildo.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Usidore, that was my suggestion. They're using it.
They finally used it.
Extra.
It's having trouble pulling it out, though. It just keeps not...
Just pull.
Come on, Arnie. Let me
come on.
get behind you and pull. Usidore, grab onto me.
Yep.
This feels like a gross prank.
No, it's some guy. This is a guy who goes by the name Kevin Eubanks, and
Oh, the wizard's husband.
yes, it felt like the wizard's husband, the wizard who turned into a murderer, and the reason that I'm alive. Their husband, who when it was a very happy, normal story, and their husband died, their husband's name was Kevin Eubanks, and I don't know, something about your vibe made me think you could use Kevin Eubanks' body.
Wow.
Arnie, you should be considered quite blessed for being so intricately tied to Goblin's origin story. I think this is a great honor, and you should treat it accordingly.
One last question. We're almost out of time.
Don't say one last question and then play like a fun bass riff. What was that? Like a boom. And then you gave an easy laugh. What was that? Sorry, go ahead.
This wizard woman,
She could be a wizard. You don't need to just gender her afterwards. She's just a wizard.
this wizard buried her dead husband inside of you, presumably so no one else would find him or know about it.
Yeah.
Is there any bad consequences to us unearthing this body here in our tavern?
You want me to lie about it, or do you want me to tell you the truth?
I'd vote lie.
Yeah, lie.
I'd say truth.
All right. Well, nothing bad's gonna happen. The wizard hasn't been hunting for me and would not be furious if the dead body was exhumed out of me. And, hey, Chunt over here. You guys are fucked.
Ooh, but which one's the truth and which one's the lie?
Sorry, one moment, just taking some notes on my ongoing elasticity of time research. Look into why that stand-up in the void segment seemed to last 500,000 million years. P.S. If irritated boredom can be harnessed as an energy source, I may have just saved Earth's climate. There, all done. Usidore the Wizard was played by Matt Young. Chunt the Talking Badger was played by Adal Rifai. Gobblin the Swallower was played by special guest Justin Michael. Justin is a writer on Infinity Train and the Among Us animated series. Check out his improv podcast, Nature Talks to Itself, and his TV podcast, Batman the Animated Podcast. Hello from the Magic Tavern is an independent production, made possible by supporters of the Magic Tavern Patreon. And I'm going to take a break from mentioning our Patreon supporters by name because, and please don't sexualize this, my pretty little magical mouth is exhausted. Patrons, nameless as they are, get ad-free episodes, all the spin-offs, and at least 2 new bonus episodes each month, including another new episode of Shadow City later this week. To learn more about supporting the show, visit patreon.com/magictavern. Hello from the Magic Tavern is produced by Arnie, Niekamp, Matt Young, and Adal Rifai. Post-production coordination by Garrett, Schultz. Associate producer Anna Havermann. This episode edited by Tim Joyce. Hello from the Magic Tavern logo by Allard Laban. Magic Tavern theme by Andy Poland. Oh, I almost forgot. We're taking 2 weeks off for the holidays. Now we all have something to celebrate. But actually, next week, instead of a regular episode, we'll post our annual Winter Solstice bonus scene. And the week after that, we'll unlock a Patreon episode and throw it onto the main feed, like an unclaimed cake being tossed into an alley. I will accept no further questions at this time. Farewell until next week.